Hello everyone, I am Yeoh Tian Huai from Keming Primary School. I have been with my teacher for 2 years already. I think my teacher is unique from other tuition centers as you could go through many other tuition centers, not just from Singapore. You can go through, like, for example, from England, from United States, and tuition centers from all around the globe. And you might not even find one that has close to the high quality that my teacher provides. I personally have attended many boot camps that they have conducted. So they host bootcamps and webinars is not only for my teacher students, but also for other students that actually don't attend their tuition centers, their weekly programs. So this way, my teacher can not only help students that attend their weekly programs, but also have a greater outreach to other students from other backgrounds, in order to make them achieve the best for their PSLE or other exams. So thus, that is one thing I think they have also done their best for, which is caring for the community and not just for people who, not just for their own consumers. For the compositions, they give me the mind-stretching vocabulary, and for me to be able to memorize vocab and phrases that are useful for my composition to impress the examiners. Another thing for the science programs that I attended, I feel that for science, the notes are the most effective way of teaching us. For the notes are very informative, and they are short and sweet, and they summarize all the facts that we need to know that are required for us PhD students to understand in order to attend the PSLE. Like, you could say that you do not know anything about science, and after you read their whole file that they have of just notes for you, you can say that you actually understand a lot more about science. The other way my teacher has helped me in my school journey is that they actually gave me advice for which school to choose from. Like, for example, the DSA workshops. They not only give me advice on which DSA school to choose from, they also gave me informative advice on what is IP, the difference between IP and O levels, and how to choose wisely. I've attended the Primary 5 Jumpstart Bootcamps, and the Primary 6 Power Up, and the last lab right before PSLE. What I find interesting about these 3 bootcamps is that they are very engaging and enriching. As inside the programs, they are very charismatic teachers who engage every single student inside the bootcamp very well and teach us very well, and allowing us to see familiar faces throughout the whole process of going through the bootcamp, and allowing me to learn better as I learn better under familiar circumstances. As for the materials that they give for the bootcamps, I find them very enriching and informative, with comprehensive information with notes, and you can memorize them anytime, anywhere, even like right before the PSLE. I would recommend my teacher to other students, as my teacher their worksheets are really unique, and I feel the effort and the heart and soul and the sweat of the teachers that they actually work on the worksheets for the weekly programs, and thus they are really comprehensive and contain a lot of information that helps me a lot. Where if you attend my teacher weekly lessons and you get the notes that they give you, or the model compositions that they give you, just read and understand the notes and the compositions from them, and you can be good to go for your PSLE exams.